The president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, escapes assassination again. This came after Ibrahim Traore commissioned a new assembly plant in Burkina Faso. Who are those trying to bring this man down? Let's watch videos about this.
The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. And then we also often see some young people trying to follow in the footsteps in a different way. You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulchre. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to scare us, to make us cowards. I think they haven't understood something. When we say the homeland or death, we shall overcome, it's not just a phrase, it has its full meaning. We are not afraid and we will never be afraid. We will continue our struggle. They have undoubtedly and surely scared numerous African heads of state. You often see when we speak or when we have the opportunity to be in certain situations abroad, we often make statements to call on African heads of state to wake up, take care of our youth, to be able to initiate our real development. We are often misunderstood. Some have responded publicly to our statements because they feel targeted. But I can assure you, youth, that when we find ourselves in their corridors, these same heads of state tell us, you are on the right track. This is what needs to be done for Africa to feel empowered.
You're welcome to my channel. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk about Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them.
They try to take out Captain Traore, people. They try to take him out. I'm scared for his safety. I'm worried. There is no way that a president should be in office for only 2 years and have 18 attempts on his life. I actually have to start asking questions about the security services in Burkina Faso. I have to start asking questions about the other Sahel Alliance countries, Mali and Niger. What are you doing to make sure that this is not happening? Because it's not happening to you people. There's a reason why this keeps happening to Captain Traore. That's the reason why he must be protected. Because he's the driving force of what is happening with the liberation of West Africa and the Sahel region from neocolonialism. It's a fact. He's the man who's driving it with the master plan. And it rhymes. Listen, when a president has had 2 attempts on him, everything should get shaken up. Everything, people get sacked, entire departments get gutted 18 times. That means that everybody's taking a shot. They try to take out Captain Traore, people. They try to take him out. I'm scared for his safety. I'm worried. There is no way that a president should be in office for only 2 years and have 18 attempts on his life. I actually have to start asking questions about the security services in Burkina Faso. I have to start asking questions about the other Sahel Alliance countries, Mali and Niger. What are you doing to make sure that this is not happening? Because it's not happening to you people. There's a reason why this keeps happening to Captain Traore. That's the reason why he must be protected. Because he's the driving force of what is happening with the liberation of West Africa and the Sahel region from neocolonialism. It's a fact. He's the man who's driving it with the master plan. And it rhymes. Listen, when a president has had 2 attempts on him, everything should get shaken up. Everything, people get sacked, entire departments get gutted 18 times. That means that everybody's taking a shot.
Ibrahim Traore is trending. Yes, this came after this man who has brought his heart out to save his people has escaped assassination again. Why are people trying to bring this man? Who are those trying to bring this man down?
I believe you all saw the news, and I'm here to let you all know that it's a real news. Yeah? I mean, if you saw the news of His Excellency's initiative to industrialize his country by trying as much as possible to assemble and manufacture EVs in the country. This was the first ever EV that was assembled in here. and it's called the Sahel, but the car brand name is called the Itawa. What is Itawa, by the way? What is the name? Is it a local language?
Yeah, name of a village.
A name of a village.
Yeah, Itawa is a name of a village here on the outskirts of Ouagadougou.
And Sahel means. What is Sahel? Sahel means what?
Yeah, Sahel is the part of Africa that is called Sahel.
Exactly, the Sahel.
So Burkina Faso, the AES countries, Burkina, Mali, and Niger, they are in the Sahel region.
Yeah.
In Africa. So that's why they chose this name for the model of the car.
Cool, but I believe that the word Sahel means something. It means something. Coast. Let me know what you think about that. If you know that, let me know. So this is the first ever EV that was created, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
And
it.
it's called the Sahel. Looks absolutely beautiful, man. Ooh. Wow. So that is the company's name, and right here is another model, which is called Tenakuru. I love the fact that they're using local names. Yeah, this is also a Sahel. You can see it. And what I really love is the logo, which is the national symbol
of Burkina Faso.
Burkina
The
Faso.
head of a stallion.
Stallion. That's a stallion horse, right?
Yeah.
So they very soon, I think they also have their own pickups. So it's kind of different models. Look at that. It was the same as the one that we saw. The same one. And this is another one, which is native. So it shows that you all can visit Burkina and you will be natives of this beautiful land. You know what? Can you like this video? Share, subscribe, and be part of this awesome family. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm bringing you real news from Burkina, not the ones that you see with the computer-generated voices.
They are just trying everything possible to bring this man down. And this is because Ibrahim Traore is out to change Burkina Faso. You all saw the video of the amazing projects that are ongoing in Burkina Faso, from the tomato factory to the car factory to a whole lot of things. These were projects that when Burkina Faso was in a democratic rule, never saw. In fact, many of the Burkina Faso indigenes complained that it was the West that was just coming into the country, pumping in their resources, leaving them with nothing. And the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, has sworn that the resources of Burkina Faso will be for the indigenes of Burkina Faso, saying that enough is enough of the West coming into their country to milk them, leaving them with nothing. And since then, this man has suffered a lot of assassinations. Because of this, Ibrahim Traore hardly goes outside Burkina Faso. The only time we've seen Ibrahim Traore go outside Burkina Faso was when he went to see Putin, the Russian president, and the president of Ghana, which is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And why did he go to visit John Dramani Mahama? That is because he knows that John Dramani Mahama doesn't really have an ill intentions towards him. You all know these issues with ECOWAS threatening and a whole lot. Who are the people that are behind this assassination? Can't they just leave this man alone? If he says he doesn't want the West in his land, leave him alone. Let him do things that will benefit the people of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso has a lot of natural resources. But what is the economy like? And this man is trying his best to bring up the economy of Burkina Faso. You saw that assembly plant Wodemaya interviewed. And many of the other projects that this man single-handedly, with the resources and the money he has been able to accumulate, is building. This is the same amount of money that Burkina Faso had before Ibrahim Traore came in, yet nothing was done. No resources was built. Schools were not built. In fact, recently, he rejected the offer of Saudi Arabia saying they want to build 200 mosques. He said, no, Burkina Faso doesn't need religious centers. What we need are industries. And he's right. Because Saudi Arabia went to the US and gave them money to pump into the economy. But they are now coming to Burkina Faso that actually needs that money than the US, and they are giving them access. you imagine? So does it mean that Africa, all we need over here are religious centers? We don't need industries. We don't need factories. We don't need buildings that can bring up the future leaders of tomorrow. When you go to China, you see a lot of industries there. You see a lot of buildings, a lot of technology. So it is better to tell you where some of these people place Africa. And this is why Burkina Faso, this president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, is trending. This man, he might not be perfect. Of course, nobody is perfect. But this man is doing something that every African leader needs to look up to. Yes. Because enough is enough. Africa cannot have the amount of resources it has. And it is still where it is. In 2025, Africa cannot even boast of technology centers. We can't boast of so many things. We import almost every single thing we eat. Can you imagine that the raw materials that are used for this food that are imported are gotten from Africa? Why is it that Africa cannot process them and redefine them in such a way that they are grown in Africa, processed in Africa, and exported from Africa? Why should the raw materials be exported from Africa and then we are now importing the finished products? Long live Ibrahim Traore. May God give him long life. Yes, guys, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.